start with a fashion question. Who are you wearing?
Roland Murray.
Oh wow, ladies, you're beautiful. And men.
I'm going to be totally lost.
Yes, I know. How do you feel being in Dublin? I know you barely get 24 hours here, but how's it been so far?
It's been great. It's my first time in Ireland. And
wearing the green as well.
I love the city. It's beautiful, and this has been the warmest so far.
Yes.
So I'm very happy to be here.
You are lucky charm.
It's sunny and it's blue sky, and we've been freezing in other countries. So
yes.
Thank you guys.
Because it's been a pretty hectic promotional tour so far, hasn't it?
Yes, we've been traveling. We started with Buenos Aires, then we went to Rio, then we went to Moscow, then we went to Vienna, and now we're here.
And tell me, when you're readying yourself for a massive promotional tour like this, are there just rails of clothes that you get to choose to have everything ready to go?
Kind of, yes.
Is it fabulous? And do you get to choose, or does someone do all that for you?
Yeah, I have my friend who's a stylist and helps me, but yeah, it's kind of like you play this fairy tale, and then when the clock strikes 12, I turn into a grey mouse.
Are you going to be in sweats by the time you get to
the
the airport?
That's what's going to happen in a couple of hours.
Yeah. So where's the next stop now after Dublin? You don't even get to stay the night.
I don't know. We're taking a plane and going to London.
Oh my goodness, so fast. Oblivion, we loved it.
It's a real throwback to sort of early 70s sci-fi, I thought. And what was it about the story that appealed to you and said, I want to get on board?
Well, for me it was important, first of all, I love sci-fi. It's a great genre, and we all like to fantasize about the future. And when I read this story, I thought it's completely unique. It was unlike the others I've read, and what was amazing is that when I met with Joe Kosinski, the director, he showed me the images, the visuals, and he came up with a comic book. And he showed me the visuals, and they were of a stunning beauty, and I thought, wow, this movie is gonna look amazing. And the other thing that appealed to me is that apart from crazy flying machines and action scenes, this movie had a beautiful romance and a love story, and I think that's what people can connect to, and it's good to be touched in the movie, I think.
Yeah, because we nearly can't say too much about your role without giving it away. So what can you tell our audience here tonight?
Well, I can tell that my character, her name is Julia, she's a mysterious woman that falls on the ground mysteriously, I won't say how, literally on Jack's and Victoria's heads, and she kind of destroys their ideal world in which they live. And with her appearance, the story takes a different turn, and Julia brings kind of a chaos in Jack and Victoria's lives, and after that, Julia basically challenges Jack to go and discover the truth and to question everything he had known before.
Now, you're obviously working with Mr. Tom Cruise. What was that experience like?
Tom is great. Tom is really amazing to work with. He's such a professional actor. He takes care of everything on set. He always, he's a leader. He comes on set. He's excited about what he does. He's enthusiastic. It's such a pleasure to be around a person like that, and everybody that's happy, and you just want to follow him. And also when he's around, you feel like nothing is going to happen to you.
Yeah, you are invincible.
Everything is kind of under control.
Because he's worked with some of the giants of the big screen, like Paul Newman, Jack Nicholson, Dustin Hoffman. He's amassed so much experience over the years. And would you be picking his brain about the acting game?
Of course. Well, you just watch him and watch the way he works, and it's astonishing. Every actors like that like Morgan Freeman, like Tom, I admire them personally, and they're people that you can just watch for hours. There's so much to learn from them, and I'm really honored that I had a chance to work with both of them.
Is it though, when you played a Bond girl, is everything else child's play? When you've been in such an intense training schedule for a Bond movie opposite Daniel Craig, is this just easy peasy?
Well, it's true that I kind of prepared. As I always say, I went to Bond school, and they taught me a lot there. So here, I did. It's true that on Bond I had a very tough training schedule, physical schedule. I trained for 6 months straight, where here I only had a month physical training, so it was much less. And in this movie, unlike in Quantum of Solace, my character is rather romantic than an action hero.
Yeah.
Because in Quantum of Solace, my character was involved in fighting, and she was almost equal to Bond. While here, I am a character, but I do get to do a couple of cool things.
Yes.
Without giving them away, you'll see.
But when you have trained intense, because to be honest, a month is still intense. For me, that would be grueling. What do you like to do to unwind? Can you loosen up with a diet, have a few burgers? What do you like to do?
I eat whatever I want.
Please don't say that. We were liking you until you said you could eat whatever you want, Olga.
Sorry.
That's depressing for us ladies. Yes, how do you like to unwind? What is your go-to thing to do after a movie wraps?
Oh, you know what? I travel so much, and I'm so often away from my home, that for me the best rest is actually coming and stop traveling. If for some people it's going to an island, to the beach, I actually want to be in my own house. For me, that's vacation and seeing my friends. I never see my friends.
Well, you mentioned that you love sci-fi, so would you kind of love to watch movies at home? And if so, then like what are the type of say sci-fi movies that you would love to sit down and watch?
What are the type? Oblivion. Well, they're like any kind. Whenever there's a cool original story, it's always, I always appreciate that. We all we'd like to see something new. And what's interesting about the movie, about Oblivion, is that the story is unique. You haven't seen this before, I promise you. It's different.
It's definitely, when you think about all studios now, they want the next big franchise and all this. What's really good about Oblivion is that it's got a very strong beginning, middle and end, which we don't really see enough of really when it comes to the sci-fi genre, which is, again, is a really intriguing factor for an awful lot of actors to get involved in a project that is so original.
Yes, that's why I wanted to get involved, because I thought I haven't read anything like this before, and all the images that I saw were just stunning. And the fact that I think Joseph Kosinski is he's a new genius in cinema.
Well, when you saw what he did with Tron Legacy,
exactly, and this is only his second film. He's a genius.
Well, Olga, I think we should let you get inside out of the cold.
You've been such a trooper. Thank you so much. We love you wearing green. You look absolutely stunning, and all your fans can't wait to see you.